What's going on, everybody? My name is Bendy, and this is Disney Heroes Forums. So today I know I'm super duper behind on this reaction, but I still want to check out these patch notes because I saw there was patch notes and then there's also the sign-in shop refresh blah 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 thing that's on the forums right now. So I'm going to quickly just get on right into it. So let's start with the February sign-in because that came first technically. So now we're getting Hopper. He's the villain from Bug's Life. See, I know things.
Sure, Jan.
He's the main villain from Bug's Life. He's going to be a frontline damage character on the red team. I'm about it. I kind of like Hopper. Hopper's cool. I also did like Bug's Life as a kid. I feel like I watched it kind of a lot. That was like one of my movies when I was a kid. Anyways, his white skill, Hopper flies up and lands on the closest enemy, dealing normal damage to his target and stunning them. Nearby enemies also take normal damage and are knocked back. Okay. Grasshopper Kick, his green skill. Grasshoppers are green, I get it. Hopper kicks the closest enemy, dealing normal damage, knocking them back, and stunning them. After the stun ends, the enemy has their movement and attack speed reduced. Nothing too crazy going on here. I mean, this might be like a ridiculous knockback or ridiculous damage, but so far, not super impressive on his first two skills. His blue skill, Thumper Threat. Hopper summons Thumper with a snap. Thumper lands in the middle of the enemy team, scaring nearby enemies and dealing fantastic damage in an area. Thumper then kicks the closest enemy, dealing fantastic damage and knocking them back. So now he's got a little bit of both going on here. Still nothing that super excites me though. And then we got his purple skill, Bug Eat Bug. When Hopper's max HP dips below 1%, he gets angry and heals to 1% of his max HP. Hopper also gains attack speed and deals extra fantastic damage. I thought that said extra for some reason for a second. I don't know why. I just did. So I was about to be like, and deals extra fantastic damage with his basic attacks for X seconds. This skill can activate 10x times per wave. So at a certain point in the fight, he's going to be dealing fantastic damage with his basic attacks, which is kind of interesting actually. There's not too many heroes that deal fantastic damage with their basic attacks. It's really just the Nightmare Before Christmas characters that do that. So I don't think there's really anybody else beyond that deals fantastic damage with their basics. So that's kind of something that's sort of kind of unique. Nothing too special though. His red skill, Let's Ride. Insect Squish now hits the two closest enemies and the splash damage hits all enemies. When Hopper stuns an enemy with one of his skills, he deals bonus true damage to them, and they are stunned longer. When an enemy hits Hopper with a basic attack, they take normal damage. So he's got all three types of attacks. Insect Squish, which one's that? That's his white skill. So when he uses his white skill, when Hopper stuns an enemy so anytime he stuns with any of his skills, and I think all of his damage dealing skills stun, he's also going to be dealing true damage to them. So that might make him kind of scary actually, not gonna lie. He doesn't sound super impressive on paper to me, but he's probably going to be like, maybe not like Wasabi exactly, but like Wasabi really didn't sound very exciting to me either when I was reading him, but maybe he just does absolutely ridiculous damage. So his battle badge is when stun is applied to enemies, he gains basic damage and skill power per red team ally, and the enhancement effect is crit damage. And then his friendships are going to be with Fear. I guess that's kind of interesting. And Sheriff of Nottingham, I guess that also kind of makes sense. So then we got the February sign-in. Hopper is going to be that. King Triton is going to be event exclusive. Phil is going to be in Arena Crates. Chippendale is going to be in Guild Crate. Syndrome is going to be in City Watch Shop. Ron Stoppable is going to be in Creep Surge. That's cool. Ham is going to be in Arena. King Louie is going to be in Coliseum Shop. Clawhauser is going to be in Heist. And Manticore is going to be in Guild War. I'm so tempted to work on Manticore, but there's just so many other people that I feel like are better to work on. I don't know, for some reason I really want to work on Manticore. She like kept appearing in a bunch of my videos over and over and over again, and it made me want to work on her. Like a lot of my guides that I made, she like kept popping up over and over as like counters and stuff like that. So her kit just seems very interesting. So we got Hopper. Hopper seems pretty cool. Not super duper exciting sounding, but I could be totally wrong. Let's check out these patch notes now. So we got the 3.6.10 update. This release features Pete from Disney's Mickey and Friends, plus a stat refresh for Baloo. Oh shit, okay. So first we got Pete. I recognize this dude. He's a little balloon dude. Pete is a midline damage character, so another damage person on the red team. Pete's going to be available in Prize Wall starting on February 4th. So we got Bowling Roll, his white skill. Pete gets his thumb stuck in his bowling ball and launches himself into all enemies. As he slams into each enemy, the enemies are knocked upwards and take normal damage. They also take additional fantastic damage and are stunned if all other enemies are nearby. So you could put a bunch of people together somehow. I don't really know how. There's something in my mind that I'm thinking of to put them all together like that, but I can't think of what it is right now. But anyways, you just put them all together into a ball and lots of damage, maybe. I don't know. His green skill, Foot Volley. Pete drops his bowling ball on his foot, taking a percent of his max HP as true damage. Wait, what? Immediately after, he gains a shield and attack speed for the rest of the wave. Damage Pete takes from this skill bypasses shields and can't be reduced in any way. Pete can only use this skill while above a percent of his max. That is a weird ability. Okay. So he hurts himself with true damage, but then he gains his shield and attack speed. That was weird as fuck, dude. Blue skill, The Split. Pete throws 2 bowling balls, one at the closest enemy and one at the furthest enemy, dealing normal damage. Enemies near those initial targets also take normal damage. His purple skill, Bowled Over. Pete's basic attacks now smash through all enemies and deal additional fantastic damage. So he's going to be basically dealing both normal and fantastic damage with his basic attacks, so that's interesting. Simultaneously, it sounds like. Pretty interesting, actually. I don't think anybody has anything like that, really. His red skill, Mighty Pete. Enemies hit by Pete's basic attacks have Reflect remove. Ooh, he removes Reflect. Oh shit, that's actually pretty huge. That is huge. Pete's basic attacks also deal additional true damage for every percent of his max HP he is missing. So this red skill actually sounds very good. That's like the only thing that excites me about this dude. Removing Reflect is huge. So that might be his main use, to be honest. We'll see. His battle badge, Shield, is applied to heroes. He gains skill power and basic damage per red team ally, and the enhancement boost is Berserk. So that's cool. I mean, I can see him going Berserk. He looks like he would go Berserk. I'm kind of surprised he's not a tank. He looks like he's huge. And his friendships are going to be with Mr. Incredible and Minnie Mouse. And we got a stat refresh for Baloo. They didn't explain anything, so it's literally just going to be a stat refresh. We'll see if this makes Baloo any better. Part of me kind of doubts it. Baloo is sort of kind of trash. But we'll see if this makes any kind of difference on him as far as him being at least usable. So maybe he'll move up. I think he's indecent right now on my tier list. I don't remember, to be honest. Fixed issue with Anna's emojis not displaying correctly. Adjusted Sisu's damage to be normal. Thank you, God. So now we might be able to get the friend disc done there, now that Sisu is dealing the correct damage. Clarified the text on King Triton's purple skill. This does not change the functionality. We just added more description. Enemies hit by Maelstrom and Trident Bolt now have all their shields destroyed. Enemies hit by King Triton's basic attacks have their highest HP destroyed. Other improvements, new Colossal XP drink, damn. This grants 2.4 million XP and cannot be sold. Wow, we're getting a big old jug now. Big old XP jug. Fixed an issue where a mercenary could be hired twice. Fixed an issue where tapping the I button on the prize wall would go to the wrong hero. New hero locations 1 through 13. Everybody's going to 90 and plus 11 rank. Yellow plus 11. And Pete's going to be in prize wall starting on February. It definitely said 4th on the top. So which is it per blue? 3rd or 4th? We need to know. Well, I guess it's just going to be Thursday because prize wall always starts on Thursday. Anyways, Anna is going to be event exclusive. Sisu is going to be in VIP crates. Nice. Raya is going to be in diamond crates. And Zeus is going to be in elite campaign. That's pretty huge. Server 14, you guys are going to 285. I don't remember if that's a double cap raise for you guys or not. I'm going to try and keep an eye out for double cap raises now. I don't know what you guys were at before, though, to be honest. But I apologize if this is a double cap raise. I'm sure they're trying to match you up with us over here. Now that we have all these merged servers. So is it just server 1 and 13 now? Is that all it is? Oh yeah, server 1 and 13. Dumb. You fucking idiot. So I'm guessing they're gonna be matching server 14 up with server 13, and then they'll eventually give you two guys a merge. Because I think server 14 was the only one that didn't get a merge this month. I think everybody else did. except maybe server 18 and 19 also. And then everything else with you guys is the same. Server 18, you guys are going to 270 and +7. Nothing super crazy going on in the Elite campaign for you guys. And then everything else is the same down there. And then servers 21 and 23, the now merged server 21, or 23, whatever. You guys are going to 235. You guys are going to be getting the yellow rank. So, in the description of my video, I'm going to include my yellow rank guide that I made when yellow rank first came out, like 7 months ago or 8 months ago, whatever it was. So you guys can check that out if you guys are concerned about the yellow rank and just how everything works. Some of my stuff that's in that video is a little bit outdated, but for the most part, everything should be pretty accurate and give you a good sense of at least how everything works. So I'm going to leave that in the description for you guys if you guys want to check that out for yourselves. And then everything else is there for the same stuff. I thought I saw there was a future of the game or whatever thing that just came out. Maybe I'm wrong. Alright, anyways, I'm going to get out of here. I don't have a ton of time to edit this video, so I'm going to get this shit uploaded real quick for you guys. So, that's going to be it. If you guys like my videos, definitely give me a like, subscribe, comment. I would hugely appreciate it. I'm going to try and get at least a couple of videos out for you guys this week. And then we also got the tier list stream on Tuesday. I haven't actually made the stream yet or scheduled it or whatever, but I'm going to do that right now. But yes, tier list stream is this Tuesday. It will be at probably noon Eastern Standard Time in the US. So if you guys want to be there to help vote on where the new heroes go and a few other things. Also, down in the description, there is a link to the survey link. I didn't get very many responses to the survey this month, so might be kind of a short stream, unless you guys want to add to it. But there's one thing that I'm very excited to talk about on the tier list stream, though, because somebody gave a very detailed response on the survey, and I kind of just want to read it verbatim for you guys. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. So, peace. 3, 4, 5. Fuck them all. How did the pool go down? NANI?!